Okay, here we go. Probably the shortest series ever.
Ruin has come to our family.
Gonna let this play out here.
You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Yeah, so this is a game we're playing right now. Sorry, I went quiet there for a brief second. We're playing Darkest Dungeon today. Now, you might be wondering, Jesse, where were you last week? Also, why are we playing Darkest Dungeons? Also, why isn't this Monster Ranch? And Jesse, where are Tony and Joey? Stop asking questions, guys, please. I can only answer so many so quick. Anyways, first of all, Joey and Tony are gone, so we're doing a bonus episode or whatever. Second of all, I'm not doing Monster Ranch because honestly, I figure, wait till that game updates a little bit more. Third of all, I was going to do a video last week, but, well, that recording didn't go through very well. So I ended up just phoning it in. And Tony and Joey have been gone for the last 2 weeks, various reasons, and they'll be back hopefully next week. Freaking be upset if they skip on me 3 weeks in a row, but whatever. But yeah, so we're going to play Darkest Dungeon. I'll play this for only a little bit. Next 4 days, half an hour each time, and see how far we can get. I don't really plan on going too far into this game because A, I'm not very good at this game. I'm not confident I can even beat it. I know, I admit it. I'm not the best gamer around. Doing a let's play of a game I might not even be able to beat. Shame, Jesse. Shame. But this game is kind of bullshit, so maybe this game doesn't deserve to be completed, only shown off. But this game is still really cool, though. I still want to show it off. So that's why we're only doing short, four videos, half an hour each. Show it off, show how cool it is. And yeah, let's start. Let's see, this is save. We don't need this old save. I don't have this DLC, but I do have the Crimson Keep DLC. I do have that. So, we might be able to see a little bit of DLC stuff. Even though I've barely even gotten into the Crimson Keep, because Crimson Keep, like a lot of things in this game, is bullshit, but, you know, we'll start. Oh, yeah. We got multiple different DLCs. So I got Crimson Court. It's not Crimson Keep, that's Witcher 3, sorry. Get a few extra districts for more for building the Flagellant Hero class, which we'll get into later. Is this your first play a brush up campaign? Start. Yeah, you can kind of ignore the cryptic court if you want, so it's not really like, oh my god, let's make this more difficult. It's not like I'm gonna make this way more difficult for myself. They say pressure of the campaign, but that's only if you actually enter the cryptic court. The pressures that can apply. If you ignore the cryptic court, they won't actually bug you. It won't happen, bro. At least I think it does. Again, I haven't played that much with the DLC, so I could be talking completely out of my ass. Anyways, let's actually start this campaign. Radiant are easy mode. I'm tempted to do this just so I can show off more. Darkest is normal. This is the basic bitch setting. And Blood Moon if you just want to die, man. Let's just do Darkest. Well, there is no time limit to win. The campaign will be longer, more challenging. Wait, does this one have a time limit? With their time and year of death. This is your Darkest. No limits on me. What should we name this? We shall name this the Super Awesome. There you go. Keep with the naming. I'm not gonna do mods. Fuck it. We don't mess with mods. Yet. Maybe in the future.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
What's up? Boy, this game seems cheery, don't it? So our carriage is destroyed, and our crew, as we'll see, because we ourselves are not fighting. We're commanding a small squad of people. Us and our squad are kind of stranded. As soon as it loads, we can see our little squad. Our two-man blue man group. They're not blue. I wish they were. We could get a blue guy, I think. Well, maybe in the clothing. But, you know. Whatever. Alright, let's do this. Loading screens. This is our squad. We got... Move forth. Click to another room on the map screen. This will take you to the connecting hallway. What they don't tell you is where the map screen is. That's down there. Failure of the thing. So if you want, so this game is all about tiny rooms, and you go from room to room.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Teach us how to move and stuff. We can click ahead or not. I use both the mouse and the keyboard in unison because I'm OG gamer son. Wait, that's so we got two people. We got Reynold, see it, and Desmus, the highwayman. You always start with these two guys. This is not random. What is random though is what moves they start out with. But we'll get into that later.
Dispatch
Look,
this
somebody's a
thug in
murder.
brutal
Huzzah.
fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
So combat's turn-based. So take a turn. Time to pick your moves. Click the skill icon, then click on the highlight or hit base symbol. You can't select particular skills because the hero needs to be standing in different spots or there are no balance turn. So yeah, positioning is very important in this game. I'll get more into saucy positioning details later. But for at least these two guys, you want the Crusader to run the Highwayman in the back. Don't move their positions. What we shall do. So from his position, he can use Open Bane. You can see these little dots down. I'm pointing with my hand. Dots just below my mouse cursor, the yellow and the red ones. The yellow dots show where you have to be in order to use it. So there's 4 spots. I can be in the front 3. And the red dots show you who you can hit with it. And this is a bunch of other finer details. If the red dots are chained together, that means you'll hit everyone in that chain. So right now I can use Open Bane, which can hit the first 2 people. Great Shot, and the last 2, all 3 people. I could use Pistol Shot, but as you can see, it can't hit the person in front. So I can't. Since this guy is technically in front, I can't hit him. And this guy also, this thing also can't hit people in front. So these 2, I could use if there were more enemies, but there aren't. So then Grape Shot Blast. This is an attack that hits multiple enemies and it makes them more susceptible to crits, which is kind of nice depending on how you got. But let's use Open Bane. This is actually one of the better attacks we have. Open Bane bleeds enemies. Bleed is nice. Yep, cut slice. And he's gonna move us back. Ooh, I think this guy's actually fine where he is. We can move each turn if we want. It's a good turn, but no. Hero will suffer stress. Yeah, never skip turns. It's usually a waste of your turn. So, Crusaders, these guys are basically paladins by any other name. They got some holy abilities, some stabby abilities. They usually have at least one healing ability, but I don't seem to have Fearless Accusation. This is a weak attack. Bulwark is kind of nifty in a clutch situation. Stunning Blow stuns enemies, keeps them from attacking if I can hit them. See, now I can't use Grape Shot Blast because I moved position. Each turn, I'll quick turn.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
You have a very limited inventory space as this is going on, but you can just take stuff. So yeah, even the gold takes inventory. Who says that? You can move your characters freely when you're outside battle, so if you get tossed around like I did during this battle, you can move back into position. That black thing means he's just stressed out a little bit, but well, we'll get into stress later. You have to find an interactable active. Click or press W to investigate. Take a look at this shit. Oh, sweet. So, shit. Loot.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten
You have
places.
torches. Torches, I'll get into those later.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
This does more damage to Mark. Unfortunately, the Highwayman never gets a Mark. So it kind of let's make sure this guy's all by himself. Oh, this guy takes 2 slots. I forgot. Oh shit. So we can't actually attack the guy in the back. Start which will skip his next turn the next time. Good. Always good to be skipping turns with the big guys. It's Grape Shot Blast. This will hit both.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Corpses are something we'll get into later, but corpses will basically prevent you from forcing it. Basically, as you kill enemies, they'll force the other enemies to move forward, which can mess with their positioning. Messing with your enemy's positioning is important too. Trust me, you're not the only one relying on the positioning. But corpses are basically a cheat the enemies get, where they can which basically prevent them from moving forward. But there are some ways to move quickly, but honestly this is kind of a contentious thing. I'll get into that more later. But if their enemies are bleeding blood or get hit and killed by a crit, they don't bleed blood, which is really nice. But killing them with the status effects is kind of hard. It's a very specific maneuver. So this guy gets a stun resist bonus because I just stunned him. You can't you can hit them multiple times with the same stats effects in a row, but it's kind of hard. You usually have to skip a turn and then hit him with a stun every other turn. Down here.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Down below you can see the resistances of your enemies. So this guy's actually only 50% resistance to stun. And only 20% resistance bleed, which means my stunning has 50%. Whereas those bleed attacks have an 80% chance of bleeding. So I actually got pretty lucky. Also with that crit. The crits in this game, that's another thing. Oh boy. They are merciless. Let's see if this time. Nope. The bleed. Stressing now. So stress is down here. I'll explain stress more later on, but stress is something you want to watch with you guys.
Their cursed champion falls. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
As you clear the requirements, okay, you have the option to turn the down and split the rest, yes. So we can skip if we want, but let's continue because this is a fancy treasure chest right here. Now, when opening treasure chests, you want to select your character before you do so because whoever is opening it might suffer the consequences if it's a bad thing, like if this is trapped or something. Likewise, certain characters are better interacting with certain things. Like the highwayman being the robber is good with locked treasure chests, whereas this guy being a crusader is good with holy altars and stuff. Well, let's open this. Bandit's trapped chest. Something doesn't quite look right with this one. Trapped, blighted. Oh well, happens. There are ways around traps, but I didn't have any way to do it at the moment, so. Get a bunch of stuff, and then you get some basic quest rewards. We'll try to bring back as much loot as possible, but even the non-loot can be sold back, kind of. So if you end up with some extra food or something at the end of a dungeon, you do get a little bit of money back from it, but if you don't, whatever. Anyways, you get resolved experience, which is basically what you go for level up. And you unlock new personality traits for your characters as you go. These can be good or bad, you know. Oh, this is a good one. Get more crits. Which, always good, but that's for melee skills, and this guy's more of a gun, right? But, you got a few melee attacks, so not too bad. You can rename and recolor your guys, so if you don't like their names, whatever. I'm not gonna be renaming.
Welcome home,
because
such as it is.
Whatever.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands,
These are all
they are yours now.
All the things we
And you
gotta
are
do
bound
to beat
to
this
them.
game. Okay, some of this is Crimson Court stuff, but you know. You know, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. It's a bit of a long game if you slow and steady. Whatever. So this is our town. On any screen in the game, press all the H to see kind of, yeah. We're gonna be rebuilding this place as we go, but let's explore.
Most will end up here,
See the list of
covered in the poisoned
there is
earth,
permadeath in this game.
awaiting
Yes.
merciful oblivion.
Permadeath. Oh, I'm kind of
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of
So
the
the
earth.
stagecoach is where you buy new people.
Women and men, soldiers
Well,
and
I need
outlaws,
more people, so
fools
let's, do that.
and corpses.
Let's do that.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
I should actually be more quiet because the voiceover overwork from the narrator of this game is actually pretty good. Should be letting them go. Actually, I gotta check my options. Where are the options button? There's a glossary. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, he wants me to embark or whatever. This is trinkets. Trinkets are good. We can upgrade stuff. This guy's not much for dodging in the first place, so let's give him some bleeding resist since he's our tanky boy. Here are the other abilities they didn't come with. So we got healing ability, a holy lance, and inspiring cry, which is another healing ability. So there's two healing abilities I could have gotten, but I didn't. We got this guy. He had wicked slice, which is a very powerful attack. Just a nasty attack. Point blank shot, which is a really nasty attack, but the problem is it only works on the front. Now, a lot of his abilities aren't good for the front. Then duelist advantage, which moves him forward, which not too good. I guess if you want to team it up with point blank slot, thing is, and point blank shot moves you back. So if you wanted to combine these two, you could duelist advance, then point blank shot, which will take you back, which you can then use duelist advance again. But whatever, I don't do those. That's only for scrubs who don't want to use your other abilities. You got camping skills, which I'll get into later. We got so we got new other people. We got plague doctors. What they are debuffers and healers. They can heal and debuff. That's what they do. That's how they do. They this one has a bunch of slot 2 abilities. Ooh, let me see. I'm trying to think. All of this guy's abilities work in slot 3, so I'm gonna try and keep him in slot 3. And this guy's got a lot of slot 2 abilities, so I'm gonna keep them in slot 2. I think the plague doctors are girls actually, so her bordel. So I'm gonna keep you in the 2 slot, you in the 3 slot. You can see preferred position to kind of see what their skills. Ooh, she's got bad skills. Ew, gross. Gross. She didn't look up. Vestals are clerics if you want to go into your D&D classes, where they heal and do damage, but like more heal, less damage compared to the Crusader. They're not too much different, but if you want more heal, that's what they do. And yeah. What else do we have? These ability places aren't unlocked. Yeah, it's just memories, which I think
In time,
shows
you will know the
videos.
tragic extent of my failings.
Tragic extent of my feelings. Where you can see various movies again. And this is a shop. This is a shop. That's all we gotta say on that. I'm gonna go. I think we can actually upgrade. These things down here are things you can find. They're upgrades that allow you. They allow you to upgrade shit, basically. So what I'm gonna do is increase the number of availables to buy each time, because each time you come back, there'll be different heroes to pick up. So I want to make sure I get the right ones, because there are some heroes I like and some I don't. The ones they start you with, because I think you always get a Plague Doctor and Festo right when you come in initially. The ones you start with are pretty decent, but there are some really good ones and some really bad ones. And this allows us to have more guys. I do always like to at least keep one of each guy with us, so it should be good.
Word is traveling.
Do that.
Ambition is stirring in distant
There's
cities.
some people who
We
play
can
this
use
game a lot are
this.
like, what are you doing? Upgrade your other stuff better. I'm not good at this game, so I don't always know what's good and what's not. But whatever. Anyways, let's embark. Like they told us to do a while ago.
A mecca of
This is
madness
where you select
and
the press to
morbidity.
form an adventuring party of 4
Your
heroes to
work
embark.
begins.
Click on quest to see their details. Straight heroes in the slots of the bottom which get one party in default party order. So this is the darkest dungeon. You can actually go to the final dungeon like right away. Don't do that. You can die. Here we can cut it. Guys, you go here. guys for you for the debuffs, you for the damage, and you for the damage. Double damage. That's just how I roll. Anyway, so we got multiple different places you can go. This is the DLC area. We're not gonna be going there, like ever. And we can really only explore the ruins. So let's do that. You can go. These are the basic rewards. Quests are kind of randomly generated each time you open this. Come back, so don't worry about it.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold. Later,
you start out with some
in
supplies.
blood.
This is different from what am I thinking? This is different from quest to quest, like depending on what quest you take and which area you're going to. So what you start with is kind of different. I'll bring some torches. Remember, everything you don't use does get sold back, but it's for less than what you buy it for. So you gotta kind of play the whole careful thing. Now, I know this area, the ruins, has a lot of treasure chests, which skeleton keys are good for. It has a lot of holy relics in it too, so holy water can get that. It's hard because I don't want to I don't want to bring bandages because if I don't start bleeding, because they also take some inventory room. I just want to bring food. I always bring. This is a short mission. I always bring twice of what I think I might need. And then you always want to bring at least one shovel. One shovel is all you need, but maybe two if you're feeling saucy. The shovel can be used for more than what I initially want. And not having a shovel could be annoying when you need one. See, I always debate one shovel or two. This is a short mission, so I'm going to go with one, but if I was feeling spicy, I'd go for two. Anyways, your first expedition to the ruins of your ancestry. Be curious, be careful. Be curious, you could probably die. So our objective, I think, for this mission is to just explore a bunch of rooms. Rooms, not ruins. Bunch of rooms, and depending on how many rooms we get, we have to explore a certain amount of rooms. We don't have to explore all of them, so if we feel like a certain room might be dangerous, we don't have to go into it. A specific room. But, yeah. See how we have branching paths and stuff? So, like, here I could probably choose to go up and down, or right and up and down, if I wanted to, if I felt like I didn't want to go a particular direction, but whatever. Let's keep going. This free torch? Oh, sweet, free torch. I'll take it. Extra torches, always juicy. I should probably explain the lighting here soon. First enemies. Golden vapors. This is damage of certain characters. These are undead. This here is actually really good. It's I can open bay won't work because undead skeletons don't bleed. As you can see, they have 200% resistance to that. So great job, blast. Blast both of them down. We died. You died, even though you have to go dodge. What's up? So, Smite is good against unholy enemies, so let's, bam!
another abomination cleansed from our lands.
See, if it's a white, that means you lost some stress. That holy light increases the torch. Again, I'll explain torching. What I feel like you dying.
Executed with impunity. This expedition at least promises success.
Really should be quiet when he talks. It's really nice. Unlock strongbox. Oh, that's good.
Wealth beyond
More
measure.
shovels. See, I didn't
Awarded
need
to
to
the
buy a
brave
shovel.
and the foolhardy alike.
And oh, we get a scout. Every once in a while, it mostly depends on who's in your party. You'll be able to see what's coming up. So we know there's an enemy in the hallway. Sometimes there's enemies in hallways. There's an obstacle, which means there's something blocking our way. That usually is what we use our shovels for. Yep.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Cool. And then there's a fight here. Huzzah! Bunch of enemies. We got some guys. Well, we might as well just hit them all with Grave Chop. I love the Grave Chop blast because it does a decent amount of damage. Nobody got damaged by it. Electric's pole, that pulls us closer, which is never good. Oh, I should have put you in the third slot, didn't I? I put you wrong. I done put you wrong. I'm gonna put you right now. Let's fix that. Dazzling Light, that stuns. I don't like these actions. They suck if we die. One thing you're gonna learn in this game is that the dodge ratio and the crit ratio are both a little, not good, I should say. At least I say not good for both sides. Sometimes you're just, as you're seeing from this fight, just dodging like everything.
Confidence surges as the enemy
the last time I
crumbles.
did that, everybody dodged, and in this fight, that time I did, nobody dodged. So, play grenades a really good one. Battlefield medicine's good for healing emergency stuff. Increasing our buff more damage is always good. Stuns.
Be gone, fiend.
Smited. No, resistance. That's usually not that good to resist, but whatever. One good thing about Plague Doctor is she can get rid of blast and boom, all the corpses again. Now they're up front and acolytes don't like being up front. Bleed. Or whatever. Let's go for a quick heal. Use your skills in battle, so sometimes it's good to just take a slight heal if you can.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Got some torches and stuff. And let's move on. What's up? Slaughtering our way through the beginning. That's what we done do. Let me see. We can go over here. This is where a fight is. So while I'm going over here, let's explain the torch. As the torch disappears, you get more stress in monster crits, right? And you're a lot worse at dodging, and you're more likely to get a scouting bonus. You know, that bonus where I saw everything. Plus, you're more likely to surprise monster. And then, as you can see, as it goes down, we could get surprised more likely and stuff by having it low. The thing is, having a low light though, you may think, oh, well, that's bad, let's always remove it. You do get better loot if you have low light, which is the weirdest thing. you get better loot if you can't, if you have low light, so. But as the enemies are stronger, I'm weird and usually try to keep the light as low as possible. Maybe that's why I'm not very good at this game, because I play hard. Play hard. But the story game blast, look down, it says shuffle signal. This allows us to move an enemy. Hit this guy, boom, move him up front. And as you can tell by the crossbow, this guy's not good for the front. Zealous accusation.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Stress out you guys. Today we've been described stress. Yeah. Again, I'll explain stress. When it's more relevant to what's going on. Just like I said earlier.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
It doesn't do damage, but it does
Slowly,
like that.
gently.
4 damage. Just
This
like that.
is how a life is taken.
Boom. Not too bad, not too bad.
Be wary. Triumphant pride
Oh, we found
precipitates a dizzying
So,
fall.
I should tell you a little secret. So we can investigate this fountain if we wanted to. We'd probably get a boost. But sometimes if you want, you can use items on certain objects and special things can happen. So if we use a holy water on a holy fountain, we might get, I think we're more likely to get something good. So you saw that healed him. I should have probably had that didn't happen to him and decrease his stress. I think the effects of the fountain are stronger if you use the holy water on it. I think. I'm not actually sure. But anyway, let's go this way. Boop. I want to get this treasure. This loot. And oh look, more treasure. Oh, I think he just stole it. Motherfucker. What's this guy? What's this guy? Yeah. Oh, fucker. Oh, I hate kleptomaniacs. He just stole everything that was in there. So yeah, there are negative personalities. He's not allowed to gamble. That's not too bad. He just plus, oh, he doesn't like. She doesn't like a little torch. Fascinated with injury. Ooh. Bloodthirsty and slow draw. Oh, I hate kleptomaniacs. So yeah, you can get some
holds much
negative
worse than
personalities.
mere
I guess
trickery
if it's one
and
of my characters
boogeymen.
doesn't like this guy does a lot more damage. Let's disorientate the actor. Yeah. Oh god, I think that's the bleeding attack of theirs. Bam! Stress. That's a direct stress attack. Their attack is direct attack you stress. Again, I'm not telling you what stress does. Oh, I'm so mean. Stress. Done.
The ground quakes.
Done. Accusation. That should actually kill me. Yeah,
Death by inches.
These guys up ahead, allowing us to murder them easier. Yes.
Back to the pit.
Sprint. Love that. Love to see that. Oh, she does not have a good freaking skill. Make sure it's nice and healthy. Bam.
Press this advantage. Give them no
Good news
quarter.
is crits reduce stress, but not as much as crits
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
let's see. Heirloom chests. I think if you use a key on these, there's a chance you can unlock a hidden compartment. Huzzah! You usually get better stuff for that. Get some emeralds, which is raw money. Getting gems is basically just a hunk of money that take up different slots. Scout, so we got a trap up ahead, and there's no way to go around it, so let's just keep going. So like I said, some characters are better with certain events than others. Traps, I think the Highwayman has a good chance of dodging. Also, if you see him beforehand, if you scout him, you can try to have a guy disarm it beforehand. Again, Highwayman, good with this type of stuff. You just got kind of use your intuition to just kind of figure who might be good with what. Like if you see like an unholy altar or something, having a holy man to investigate it might be good. Or an unholy man, because there's some of those. Oh, a bunch of food. Oh my god, why did I bring in food? This, this.
Secrets
why
and
do our father
wonders
bring
can be
stuff?
found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Okay, hunger. Every once in a while, your guys will get hungry and you got beat. Or else they get really stressed out and they take damage. So always make sure you have food. Thing is, that prompt is kind of random. I've had times where I've had the hunger prompt, go 5 feet, and then get the hunger prompt again. So we could quit, and that would be the smart thing to do. But I think we got enough room to go explore the last room. Check her out. Oh look, extra shoveling. It's a good thing I found that extra shovel. If I hadn't found that extra shovel, I would have been down. Ooh. Oh, that's great. Oh, this has gone bad. This has already gone bad. There's no running for fights, so if it's gone bad, it's gone bad. No, no. I've got high stress. I can't remember. Even if battle, yeah, you can increase your stuff down.
As the light gains purchase,
So I'm
spirits are
smart
lifted,
about this and not
and
keep my
purpose
light.
is made clear.
Keep us hungry this week, even if we can't hit them. One thing I should point out is that things stack, so if I play them again, it'll be important. Ooh. He's not looking good. He ain't looking good, Chief. But at least he's moved back. Enemies tend to have trouble hitting guys. He ain't looking good, Chief. I should point out, there is a saving base mechanic where if you lose all your health, you don't die immediately. So I'll explain that when it happens, which will probably be soon. Don't worry too much if they run out of health. Let's see. Let's just Grave Shot Blast.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Ooh, murder. Right? Nope. Missed that. Irritating blast. Yes. Alright, I took it's all good. It's all good. We ain't lost yet. So let's see. You're stressed out. I don't want you to get hit more. Ah, dodge. Yeah, I'll go for the shoot. That's here we needed to kill anti-undead smiting attack. That does a lot of damage. Smite. There you go.
Obliterated.
Good boy. Good boy. That actually crazy.
This
He's dead. Huzzah!
Unforeseen.
Victory! Yeah,
Unforgiving.
that's nice. Again, gold, portraits, bust. This is all the upgraded stuff. So as you can see from there, items have a certain amount of stack. This includes gold, so inventory space is very needed to watch. Oh well. Let's not use the skeleton key. Hidden compartment. Ooh,
If
more
only
bust.
treasure could staunch the
Fun.
flow
That'll
of
be good for upgrading.
otherworldly corruption.
Anyways, we're done. Into this mission. Quest rewards, gold, some quests which are used for upgrading. This is all the shit we got that we're trying to get in. For some swag gold. Use the heirlooms for upgrading. And good. Excellent. Now let's see what kind of personality he gets Slugger, which is actually really good for him. Bordell gets thick-blooded. Ooh, that's good for, well, not too good for the Plague Doctor because, well, the Plague Doctor can heal that shit easily, but whatever. Whatevs.
There is a great horror beneath the
Yay.
manor.
A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
What's that? But, at this screen, I guess I'll, oh yeah, you can go down to other weeks if you want. This is just a summary. So, at this, I think I'm gonna call it for today. We'll show you what the Abbey and the, tavern does. Hint, it's the exact same thing. And, hopefully we'll get some new classes so I can show you some new stuff. Because this is about when the game opens up. So until then, bye.